We are live.
Hello, YouTube.
Ooh, Carl worked. It has sent a ping. I am proud.
Good bot.
Yeah, for once. Perfect. I can see it.
Oh my god, the iron mine train is exploding in front of me. It's actually throwing cars to the mountain.
Yeah, it'll take a second. I'm just gonna mute my desktop audio for a second on the stream so I can still hear you, but the stream can't hear you. Let's see if this is actually playing audio correctly. It is indeed playing audio, so go ahead and unmute my desktop. Because I am smart. Oh my goodness, a person's already here. Hello.
What? Hello, person.
So, okay. Pull up that, and I need that. Don't need that. Perfect. My day was great, and we have Tristan here again.
Hi, everybody.
And I am back here, and I think I'm gonna go put these cars. These cars can stay here, but I'm gonna take the other train. Oh, I just threw my mouse. Take this train back to the freight depot, and then I'm gonna meet Tristan over by the sawmill. And then I think we're gonna reassemble my consists and do a proper iron mine run. Huh.
Yes, the biggest iron mine run.
Alright. Brake off, forward. Give it a good 5 chime. Yep, I got the mini-map up and running. It should be showing on stream just fine. And I did fix that. So you should see everything that I see now. Let's see, we are lined to go around and then immediately derail. So I'm gonna fix that. Actually,
Classic.
let me do that in the mini-map. So you can see we're here. We're gonna run around the outside of this, up this line. We want to go all the way to the freight depot. So we're gonna take a crossover here. Throw those switches, come around the back side. Not derail on that one. Round and through here, and then back the cars into one of these lanes. Close the mini-map, and we're off. Running out of pressure, but we're off. We have both Edward and a person from last night here again. Welcome
Very
to
nice.
the both of you. Very fast on the dot. I don't know if that was YouTube that notified you or if it was in the Discord that notified you. I'm curious. So if you guys could respond to that intrigue of mine, that would be appreciated. I like this track. Just this whole four-way intersection took so long to make, but I really like how it turned out. Corners could use some doctoring from Clown, but I'm happy with how it was. Or how it is, I guess. Alright, a person got here from YouTube. That's neat. See, I don't ever click the bell. People, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. I never click the bell. And since we're off of this interchange, just gonna throw the switches back into straight. Okay, so you were on YouTube at the time and refreshed it and I was top of the list. Nice. YouTube recommending
Very
my
nice.
content. Or you subscribed and that's why it's telling you I'm streaming. But yeah, uh, one of these corners was sketch. I don't think it was on this one, but just for the heistler since it's so top heavy. I don't know. I think the first stream I did a while back on heists is saved. So last week I think it was where I tipped the heistler over. It's just I don't know why the center of gravity is like that, but it's just absurdly top heavy.
I remember watching that on Twitch while I was in the server somewhere else.
It's just hilarious. Just teetered over and yes indeed. I am flattered that both of you have apparently clicked the bell, because I don't do that for anybody. Can't be bothered to have YouTube sending me tons of notifications. So, I appreciate it. Thank you much. It's a funny story, actually. My wife is apparently subscribed to me. I had told her I had a YouTube channel when we first started dating, and like there's just a couple of videos on it, and she ended up subscribing it, which she says she told me about, but I don't remember that. And it turns out she's been telling her friends that I have a YouTube channel and they've been subscribing, which
Nice.
I think is hilarious. I'm just here on the internet playing trains with some dude, and my wife's like, "My husband's playing games on the internet. You should go watch him." It's quite flattering, honestly.
Uh, uh, uh,
What?
Massive derailment. Um,
Ah, did you bin it?
I don't know how. I was going straight
Here,
over,
let me slow down. We're gonna
this
go
is,
find you over here.
it's quite the mess.
How did you derail that? So you can see there's
I
a
don't know.
class 70 intenders are these things. All his switches are lined correct. What? That's not even
I
the
just,
bad curve. The bad curve
yeah,
is in the middle track. Well, bad
yeah, I
meaning
was
that
running
it's
it
slightly
like
tight.
50 reg, I guess. I was looking away and then train exploded. Hmm.
Well, can confirm that it's exploded.
I guess I'll fix that then. Please don't try and use this track.
Oh no, I'm at the spawn yard. So I almost exclusively use Railroads Online Extended for remotely hitting switches, clicking switches, but you can also control the locomotives. So like I can take off the brake or put it in reverse and do that. I can hit the whistle. And there's this control here that synchronized controls with other engines. It's super useful for double heading, I've been told, but I've pretty much designed all of my map to not need double heading.
Then you're not running enough cars.
That's debatable.
We'll fix that. We're gonna take all the flat cars to the iron mine.
I got 8 flat cars here at the spawn yard that we are not taking with us.
We're gonna take the consist I have and then the iron mine regular, and that should be good.
Somebody swapped my marker lamps on this caboose. They're now white instead of red. I am live, yes. Please don't say anything that you won't regret later. I was talking about you. I was saying that you told your friends to subscribe to me. And then I thought that was cute.
Yeah. You didn't tell me you thought it was cute.
Hmm.
Hi, nice to meet you. Don't know your name. Sure you're very nice. Nice.
All right, I am no longer muted for the stream people because things have happened. Anyways, they say hello. I think to you. It might be to me. And we have Pies36. I feel like I've seen your name before. Have I yelled at you on Heiss's stream before?
I'm just gonna be a spectator for a minute.
You realize you can spectate on a mobile device too, right? Oh, I have lost my mouse. Alright. Heading out. Check the switches. We are good. 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 And then in the foul. So I'm going to swap over to the left side track. And run it around this Y. So I'm going to come in around here and then back out this way to get on the consist. Alright, I'm heading your way. Hopefully I won't crash into you, assuming you don't move too far. Me coming in on the left side track.
Alright, sounds good. Just got one car left on the floor.
Alright, plan for the stream. Tristan has decided that we want to take as many cars, as we possibly can up to the iron mine, which I have a 4% line up to. It's not 4% all the way, but a decent amount of the way.
Grueling grade of 4%.
Yes, sure. I don't know what that means, but okay.
It means that that's the highest percentage on your line. So whatever you take has to be able to go over at least that, even if it's just for a foot. It's that grade.
I'm gonna check because I think technically
Railroad
it's like 4.2% because
then
of the weird stuff.
Grueling grade.
4.1%. I was close. According to Minizwerg, at least. Pi said that they have asked a few questions, which is acceptable. I should slow down. This is...
Please don't run me over.
Oh, that is tight. I have chipped your paint.
Oh
Goodness.
wow, check that out.
Note to self: don't run consists against each other like that. I wanted to go around. Did you hit a switch for me?
I haven't hit anything for you. You're not blind. Oh, now you're coming back, so.
Yeah, so I was supposed to take the other side of that switch, but now we have learned how close this is. So we're just gonna take a nice look at that again. Squeak, scrape, scrape,
Oh yeah.
scrape, scrape, scrape. All the paint is gone.
That'll buff out.
I didn't mean to get out. It is the other F key. So we want to come around in from this way, from the middle one. There we go. Chuck it in forward, incur maintenance costs for wheel slip, because those totally exist. Kick on the generator, because it makes a cool noise. Just deafen you real quick.
Thank you.
See that? He's standing outside the trains and making them go forward. The powers of extended. Oh, that's spicy corner as well. This whole yard is spicy, honestly. It is not the nicest. I have squished it and molded it to go in here, and if you were, well, two of you at least were on the last stream. Clown was talking about how the splines don't actually go away unless you delete all of it, and they just turn invisible. And this area has got to be lag city in terms of splines causing lag on my map. Because I have redone it at least 4 times and just nastiness. I actually need to pull forward and take a look at this yard here while I move the thing so I don't have the little helper. I am fast. Didn't derail. So yeah, this is the yard where I keep the log cars. They're mostly empty, so at some point I need to run logs. That's boring though, and I usually use Betsy for it. Betsy's on this other consist of logs there. Come on, let's get going. This entry area has also been done several times. It used to go through that cut there. Then I moved it over this way to not be such a tight curve coming into the firewood depot. Oh, I need to hit this switch too. Put that one back. And then we're lined into the hoppers. Did you really need to double head those beam cars? I feel like the class 7 be able to take it because I can take 11 cars up to 4% with the Heisler alone.
Oh, yeah, totally probably could, but I've never double-headed it before, and I had extended for the first time ever, so I figured, no, why not?
Fair enough.
Left to my own devices, and now we're gonna stretch its limit. It's gonna be great.
So where are you gonna get the other cars from?
I was hoping to steal the rest of the iron mine consist that's sitting on that track over there that you're next to, that you just hooked into.
That could be arranged. I kinda... Oh, goodness. I'm gonna have to repin all of these. That slack should be look like that, not like those other ones. So what I'm gonna do is just set a couple breaks and unpin everything and then repin it. Really only need one break, but as long as I hear the pin sound, then we're good.
Yep. Alright, I finally got this consist back together. I still have no idea what derailed it, but I'm gonna go ahead slow now.
Alright.
I have to take it back through the loading track because it's not done being loaded yet. Did you want to sandwich the Heisler in between? I was on my way to actually go hook up to that consist.
You do your thing, because I actually want to take this particular consist up with beams and lumber, because I want to properly, because I kind of did it before, but I didn't quite do it correct. I want to just full send the train, full steam, no brakes, because the last time I did it, for the most part, it didn't have any issues, but I didn't test it up at the very top of the track, just on that stretch of 4%.
Okay.
Oh, there's
Sounds
two
good.
links. Yeah. That's why this didn't hook in. Backwards. Shove it. Oh, come on. Come on. The car's rolling way faster. I don't know. I'm probably going to derail this if I'm being honest. Forward. We were just on that curve. Hit the brake. Get that properly connected. Now we can hop in and go. I'm just gonna check and see where you're at. Are you gonna back
Just
in?
pulling forward. Yeah, that I was going to back in before because I was going to pick up that consist. Now it doesn't really matter so much anymore. But I guess I'm going to back in, yeah.
Okay. I'll stay here then in this siding until you pass me, and then I'll follow you out.
All right, sounds good.
I'll just park this and go watch you bin it again. For the content, I could probably set up a derail counter.
That might be helpful. I don't know what did it. It just came
Only
apart.
the one so far.
Yeah, we won't count all those times I tried to use extended and it ran into itself while I was rerailing everything.
Yeah, your switches are set. I'm gonna see if I can't get. Let's see. If I add a source and call it a stream label. Can I just have a text label?
Oh, oh no. I'm not in control of that train anymore because we lost the first class 70.
Did it
Just
derail or just uncouple?
it uncoupled itself.
Alright, let me save you real quick from impending doom. Hit a couple
Uh-oh.
breaks.
Good luck. I don't have that engine connected. Oh, shoot. The other class 7. Oh, no, oh no. They're gonna collide. I can't stop it.
Where is that one going?
I'm not the one that made their yard into a giant complex loop of crossovers. The one that was running away is the lead engine of the one you just stopped.
Is
I think
it?
the pin broke when I
It's
was trying to
off.
stop it.
It's off.
Yeah, they're both fixed now. Okay. All right. I'm gonna send number 4 back to go hook into number 5.
Alright. I'm gonna keep watching here and attempt to put in a derail counter because I haven't done that yet. And this is a I also haven't changed over to the proper software for this, so I'm using this garbage software that I am not going to mention. Aha, text box. Uh, can I enter my own text? Uh, what? Apparently I can't enter my own text, which is weird. Unless I'm doing it wrong. Ooh, that's fancy. Now, can I edit properties? So we've had technically 2 derails because both engines and tenders derailed. Okay. Let's see how that looks on
Yeah, I'll
YouTube.
count that.
Looks fine. I found fancy colorful text. I'm just waiting for the desync to catch up. Alright, derail count 2. You can keep that in the upper left for now. I suppose I could have just overimposed a text box on the game, but same difference. Are you taking all lumber? Kristen? You alive? I think we killed him, boys. In the meantime, I'm gonna swap these marker lamps. Oh, something's weird.
I'm back.
Okay. So it wasn't me having issues, it was you doing something.
No, it was me just walking away and not telling you. I'm very sorry. My
Oh
dog
no.
wanted out.
All good. We are professionals.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
Is this connected? It doesn't look connected.
Technically it is because it like moved slightly towards it when I pinned it. So I'm calling it good.
Okay. That's on you if it derails. Or, well, unhooks, I guess.
Yeah, last time it unhooked, it almost ran into itself, so I'll watch it closely this time.
Alright, and then I'll make sure you are set to get out. Throw those switches that way. I'm gonna throw preemptively this switch behind you in case you want to get at it and end up running the train backwards at full speed again.
Thank you very much. Good call.
I am confused as to what Edward has said. I didn't notice those were there. What exactly? What exactly are you referring to? Yo, there's now 6 people watching. We have more than last time.
Nice. You're basically famous.
Yeah, right. Are those 2 trains working hard, or is it just sound like it?
I think they are working kind of hard. I don't know if there's
Hmm.
brakes on the cars. Did you tie down the cars?
I did. I
All
can
right. Well,
see
I
them
did
in here.
not tie them down.
Yeah, I'm unapplying them. I'm gonna
Okay.
show I'm showing in extended how to do that. You go and you click on the car, open controls, and you can turn off the brake. Oh, that's the sawmill. So fancy thing here is you can actually click on the individual cars in the consist. I just forgot about that. That's a relatively new feature, and again, I don't use it a whole lot. You got half a car to go still. Or you can just load it. It probably loads just fine. Yep.
That one might not. We will
It's
see.
fine. Ah, Edward says he's
It
not.
did though. Yes.
Edward clarified that he didn't notice the marker lights on the 70. Yeah, so the 70's got them. I don't own a cookie, so I don't know if it has them. I'm pretty sure Eureka has them. You've gone too far. But
Yeah,
it'll
using
probably still
and it
load.
is on the other computer is the time. His laptop.
All right, stop.
There you go.
I could just throw this switch underneath the consist, see what happens.
I know what happens.
I had 2 cars.
No guesswork needed. All right.
I've actually done that before. With these particular switches, that is backwards. I had 2 cars.
Who did
You did.
that?
Or,
Doubt
well,
it.
technically it was the ghost that's running the train, so.
He's a good friend of mine. Just doesn't listen sometimes.
Alright, you should stop. I'll stop. Because you're gonna overrun it. Let's see if that loads. Yeah, we're fine. See, this wouldn't work if it was beams or loading logs or pipes or one of the full-length things. But with like cordwood and lumber, it works fine. 2, 4, 6, 8. We have 9 cars. Okay. My D key is not working on my keyboard. It's being wonky. Yeah, so I don't have the cookie, the Eureka, or the climax because the climax is bad and I don't like the cookie for how it looks. And
Oh, rough.
the
Bad,
Eureka,
bad
I don't
cookie.
like it.
That's all right. I feel you on the climax and the Eureka, but
I might
geez,
get a
at least
Eureka
it's black.
just to have
That's
one.
good looking.
No,
Yeah, that's fair. I like
but
the black look.
the
I wish the
cookie's boring.
C70s were black.
The cookie's boring, and it's got the massive silver thing on the front of it.
The pilot?
No, the cow catcher.
Y-
And
Okay.
it just looks dumb.
Yeah,
Alright,
well,
see,
that's what the pilot is.
I'm also I was told it was a cow catcher.
Okay,
So
well,
so
I learned
there.
that real quick. I'm gonna move forward to get the beams.
Yeah. So if you guys have I'm assuming people who are watching are railroading people and in the Discord for Railroads Online. If you're not, sorry. But anyways, dang it, I forgot his name now. I think it's whichever I'm gonna look it up now. Because I was told the name in this other chat earlier. Maybe it was in this chat? Am I blind? Where did it go? So we just got shoot, I can't think. There it is. The Vauclin compound. So I don't remember what the name is. UV&P had some narrow gauge moguls that I like.
Yeah, those are really cool
because
looking.
green. His name is Tyler. I have found it.
Yes.
Tyler on the modeling team posted that, and I'm happy because he is a fellow Arizonan, and the UV&P ran from somewhere to somewhere else because it was, and I'm mixing them up because there's magma and there's the UV&P, and I get them mixed up because I am not a foamer or really knowledgeable about trains. Everything I know I have picked up from other people who actually know what they're talking about.
Yeah, that's probably a good place to start at least.
Yeah. I actually recently just went and visited one of the Magma Arizona locomotives that still exists today, but it is standard gauge. It is not one of the early locomotives when that line was narrow gauge, so it won't be in the game. But that one is located in Scottsdale, which is about 30 odd minutes from where I live.
Oh, nice.
So I went and visited the railway museum there. They have a bunch of train stuff there.
No.
It's not something like the Colorado Museum where they have actual big engines, but they have 15-inch gauge stuff, live steam.
That's really cool. The 15-inch gauge stuff is fun.
Am I out of pressure? Do I have brakes on? Why am I going so slow? Did I forget how heavy hoppers were? I should set this switch before I forget. Switch coming around. Load. Leave. Stay on the main line. Okay. It really feels like I'm going slow. No, it's like United Verde and Pacific or something like that. I could look it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Believe so.
United Verde and Pacific Railway. Yep.
Yep.
Google says it's there, therefore it must be there. Right?
Well, if Google
Or
says.
it must be right, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, Edward's got a client that has two 16-inch gauge hydrostatic amusement park trains. I don't really
Hey,
know what
that's
that
pretty
means,
cool.
but that sounds cool. It feels like I
16-inch
have
gauge is
brakes
fun.
on, but it doesn't show brakes on any of the cars because they'd be outlined in red. No brakes on any of the consist. But I do need to brake the locomotive. It might just be the FPS stuff because it is lower right now since we have someone madmanning a doubleheader and physics calculations.
Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah. You do have to calculate it all, huh?
I do. I'm down to 24, 25 FPS.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Very sorry.
it's alright. My map is rather large and my computer is nice, but not a hugely fancy machine. It is a mostly fancy machine, but in terms of stuff for this game, having this big a map is troublesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Plus, I have a Chrome tab open, plus
Oh no,
extended
it's sucking
running,
all the RAM.
plus Discord running. So, still worth it though. This is one of the games where FPS does not matter.
Yeah, it really
Well,
does.
well, it matters somewhat, but not hugely. You can still play at 20
More not.
FPS.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, if I want to load these, I should probably actually have stuff to load. Gotta cross the pond and unload more logs. Because somebody used them all.
Oops.
I think I can unload 3 cars. It should be fine. I don't think that last car's gonna unload, so I'm just gonna leave it. This will be enough anyways. Product coming in. Once I unload that last car on the log consist, I'll go grab the other consist that's over there in the yard still. Got one left. But that is probably honestly not going to happen for a bit.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, this is true, Edward. You can ride on the pilot of the cookie, and that is fun. I think the cookie's the only one you can do that on, because it's the only one that's got all the collision boxes correct.
Yep.
So what I do to load these is I'm watching the shadow and I want it to line up with the edge of the platform. And that's just about exact for getting the cars correct. Probably should have been loading beams while I was over here. Of course, those loaded on the same car. Oh well. Load one more just for fun. And I forgot about having the hard industries on. I didn't produce nearly as much as I wanted. Guess that means Betsy's got a shunt. Get in here, fire her up. Luckily it doesn't take 20 hours.
Oh man, that would be the worst if we had to
We're
wait for
pinned
realistic
in.
firing time.
Let's check and see. No brakes. Okay. Forward. Come on, Betsy. That should be enough. Or, no, that's not even close to enough. What am I talking about? Go forward. Alright, close enough. That should unload. Nope. Unload,
Hey,
please.
Clown's thing finally posted.
Oh, nice. I will have to watch that after the stream. Alright, so I want to be set on this line to come into the yard. I'll put it in lane 4. Good. So now, whoever's in the chat gets, and whoever watches in the future, I guess, gets to see how I run this operation. Wrong button. So we get some speed. Kick on a little bit of brake. Oh, goodness. Kick on a little bit of brake. Unpin the cars. Since Betsy's braking, she'll slow down. And then once I get fully into the yard, since this is a hump yard, technically, it is on a downslope, so the cars will roll all the way to the back. We're going to kick on a brake coming off of this switch. Right about now. And hopefully she doesn't derail.
Good luck.
No, we're going plenty slow. Alright. Then let's throw this switch aligned into the outside line. Grab Betsy. Betsy's got a pin. Keep her in reverse, give her some speed. We'll roll down the hill eventually. I'm going to go check the cars, make sure they rolled all the way. Didn't derail. Looks like they didn't derail. They're in line with these cars here. That looks good. It was these cars that we kicked in, by the way. That's what I'm standing on. Let's see. No link there. And sometimes when you leave these cars for a while, they come unpinned. Like the link just disappears. It's weird. And normally I have all the cars facing the same way, but these ones are not. Well, I saw the cars move, so Betsy's arrived. Thank you, Edward. It was a very nice kick, and I totally haven't practiced. Alright, we're pinned. Reverser full forward, no brake. Check there's no brake on these cars. That's correct. So like these brakes, these cars have brakes. You can see they're outlined in red. But Betsy's just barely pulling ahead. Bring in the closer camera view with the smaller engine. So, fun fact for those watching, I may or may not have knowledge that better sounds are coming with next update. Don't quote me on that because I'm not a dev and I might be talking out my butt. So, you never know. Just saying.
Better sounds would be really nice.
They would be really nice, especially if they synced up with how the drivers were going. So Betsy can make this, it's just very slow. And if you can't tell, I made this yard before Betsy was underpowered. Or, well, I suppose back to real power. It was made in the days of the Super Betsy, and she had no problems getting these cars up the hill. Are we stalling out? I have not stalled out on this yet. I've always been able to make it. Oh, we're sliding backwards. Alright. Let me check this again. No, no brakes. Huh. That is interesting. I'm gonna have to take a run at this then. I'm intrigued because I've taken cars up this hill before. Never stalled out though. Please don't derail on the back. Dunk. I don't think it derailed. Hopefully it didn't derail. Hopefully I can get going. Come on, Betsy. I don't want to have to drag the Heisler over here to pick up these logs. So, while I'm at it, I guess, we have this current speed here thing for Betsy. It's technically not in the Betsy view. Oh well. Because it stays with the car number here. We can see we're still slightly picking up speed. Maybe not. We're falling. No! Come on! No! I'm gonna have to go get the Heisler. Come on, you're so close. You're so close. Please make this. Please make this. Please. We're still falling. No. We are now sliding backwards. Great. Now I have to go get the other locomotive just to load logs into the pond.
Nice.
I have to remake that yard again or get a Eureka.
Probably just get a better locomotive.
Yeah, but I wanted to give Betsy a job to do still. I've pulled stuff out of that yard
Give
before.
Betsy a pedestal to sit on.
Maybe I just had a better run at it. And here on the MCR, we are lazy and re-rail the locomotives to the track rather than doing the whole business of turning them around. You good? You gonna re-rail yourself? Probably help if I didn't have the brake on. Oh yeah, we're fine. I should put in pin. A pin.
Oh no. What? A car just jumped off for no reason.
Alright, let's see what he's done. Where are you at?
At the lumber car yard. Nope. Oh, oh, oh. Another one might have just binned it too.
Alright, so that's 2 cars to add?
Yes. Tying handbrakes,
Alright.
trying to stop more from doing it.
So we have... Dang it! I'm stuck. Alright. Load you in. Take your brake off. And then forward. I'm slightly frustrated by this. So Betsy was still on. Alright, let me unhook you. You need to brake and go backwards. So you have definitely overshot this. And the Heisler is going to derail, probably. Anyways, in the meantime, while I'm not complaining about log cars being way too heavy for Betsy, but whatever. Yep, there goes the Heisler. Re-rail that later. Add to the derail counter. Come on. Come on. Backwards. Don't make me have to tie the handbrakes. There we go. Alright, that should be slow enough that I can unload the 2 cars that I need to unload here. Well, I'm gonna unload more than 2, but... Alright. Wait for it to go by. Hit the unload. Make some money. And hopefully this makes enough beams, or not beams, lumber for me to go to the iron mine. Meanwhile, Tristan is derailing stuff, trying to assemble a larger consist.
Hey man, it just jumped off the tracks, like way in the middle of the train.
Mm-hmm. And it wasn't your fault at all, was it?
No, I wasn't in the cab.
So you don't have to pee in a cup then?
Nope, suppose
Mm.
not.
Ghost train. Nobody has to pee in the cup when it derails. Alright. Brake, Betsy. Let these cars go. And I'm just, since they're empty, I'm just going to leave them back in the yard where they came from. I'm not even going to ride them because I'm not confident that they're not going to derail. And with my luck, I'm going to come back to find them later derailed. Oh well. Right, I need to update the derail count because we derailed the Heisler. Properties, derail count 5. Done and dusted. $19.05 streetcar. Okay. Sorry, Tristan. Edward says he has something in common with Heiss. That he was able to operate a 1905 streetcar, which, if I'm not mistaken, is essentially just a trolley car, right?
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Hmm. And apparently, his favorite thing about it is the sound of the traction motors. Dang it. Sorry, I have to re-rail the Heisler closer first, otherwise it's too far. His favorite sound is the traction motors when you hit the first notch from a dead stop and they start to wind up. And the first notch is 100 amps at 650 volts DC, which is, I'd have to agree with the person that sounds quite deadly. 100 amps of 650 volts.
Big train. Gotta move it.
Oh,
I'm terrified because I need to run through that same loop that just threw my car off last time, so I'll let you know if you have to up the derail counter here in a second.
alright. I mean, it's a tight corner, but it's not that tight. Let's see. First, bring her back. Check for a pin, which we have. Not have here. Got the gas. Dunk. Have to say dunk, otherwise it'll derail. Bring her tad forward to line up these other two cars to finish loading them. And check on the brake. Who cares about maintenance costs? And Edward has responded and said that the streetcar is 14 tons and 40 foot long. That's pretty big.
Very cool.
I have never ridden in a streetcar before, though there are plans. Well, the place has been under construction for ages, but they're adding in a streetcar system to one of the cities near me. And oh my goodness, traffic in that area has been just horrendous because they're ripping out a bunch of traffic right next to the college, or ripping out a bunch of road right next to the college, and all the college people are trying to get in and out of campus, and it's just awful. You literally can't drive there. It just takes ages. Because with the streetcar going in, especially with the construction, it takes it down to 1 lane each way instead of 3, which is what it used to
Oh
be.
my goodness.
And then
Yeah.
they're gonna have 2 each way with the streetcar in it. And I mean, even then, that's not really sufficient.
Hey Pharma, how you doing?
Good yourself?
Pretty good. We're just doing a little YouTube stream.
Yeah, you've joined here, and now I'm slightly scared. You gonna come break my map?
Do you want it?
Well, I mean,
Sounded like he was
if I
asking for
let
it.
you in, I feel like you're just gonna leave Kabis everywhere.
You sound like that's a bad thing.
I mean, we're at the usual place and time. I think I left the password somewhere in the private chat. It's the same as the previous stream. Clown had a good laugh at it because he misread it. And then I'm over at the sawmill. Oh, actually, this is good because I wanted to show you the iron mine line. So Tristan is assembling a consist to break the limits of double heading to class 70s. And then I'm heading up there with this consist of 11 cars to do the thing with stuff I pulled too far forward. Full send it down the line, the 4%. Pretty sure I told you about that because you can get the Heisler going roughly 20 miles an hour without derailing at maximum. I could let him make a roller coaster. He probably wouldn't be opposed to it. But the roller coaster, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you said it took 20 hours to build?
Yeah, I mean, the segments that didn't take that long, but the main thing that consumed all the time was after you make a curve and you put the track on it and you see if the car can make it, and then you have to adjust the curve until the car makes it.
That makes sense. He wanted it to be usable.
Fair point.
I'm not finding the password in the chat. Could you press it again, please?
Yeah, I'll send it to him.
Okay. And I don't know. Did you mention this was a YouTube stream?
Yes, I did.
All right, so
Did he choose to listen? I don't know.
yeah, I don't know either. I mean, I'm not monetized, but I'd like to be able to be monetized sometime in the future, assuming I'm famous. So still got solid 5-ish people watching. It just ticked over to 6, so I'm counting it as 5 because I am one of the people.
Happy to have everyone here. It's always fun to play some RO.
Indeed.
And by play RO, I mean spend a couple hours trying to build a consist and derail 6 or 7 times.
We counted both those cars you derailed, right?
I sure hope so. I'm not looking at your screen right now. All my screens are busy controlling trains.
Fair enough. I got 5. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Sure one of you has seen it. Alright. Do you want me to wait for you, Pharma? Or do you want to just use extended and teleport to me sometime en route?
Extended sounds like you're gonna have to give me a sharing link for that too.
It's posted.
Yeah, that is posted right above the password. I'm using extended just in the browser now, and it's a lot of fun.
I'm just checking the switches. You ran over these, so I should be good.
Yeah, probably.
I don't want to run around the traffic circle. This is the traffic circle. Heiss has told me that it is not prototypical. And to that I have said, too bad. I made a traffic circle. I am out of fuel. And my computer is struggling.
That would be me loading in.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to check some settings or something. Graphics. We can take down view distance. if I click everything to high, it's basically the same, right?
I mean, graphics wouldn't be what's slowing you down, it'd be your CPU slowing you down right now.
I picked up a couple FPS. I was at 14, now I'm at 17. 18. Just gonna open Task Manager real quick and hoping it doesn't open up in that one. Says I got performance to spare, but oh well. Just have too many cars running. GPU's sitting at a nice 50C. Not too bad. Only using about half my memory and half the CPU, so. And I do appreciate your comment here, Edward, calling me famous. I am oh so famous, yes. I just have to keep the camera still for the lack of FPS. Immediately proceeds to move the camera because I don't want to run over this switch wrong. And they're both to the right. Okay. You should be able to teleport to me, right, Pharma?
An attempt was made, I didn't move.
You want me to stop?
That's why I keep going, the game still hasn't even finished loading in yet.
Alright. I don't actually know if teleporting works. With the share link, it should, right?
I don't see why it would.
I have a button that says teleport here, and when I click it, nothing happens.
Ickley's computer just catches on fire.
It is kind of catching on fire. Sort of. The fans aren't actually going that fast, but the game is going slow. Yeah, so the... Sorry, go ahead. What were you saying?
Uh-oh. RO extended just crashed.
Did it? Oh. My bad. I may have X'd it out.
Let's get back. Or don't. Just let me perish. I've already got the double header. I could try.
I am resending link. It's not the same link. I meant to close Task Manager and I closed Extended instead. Oops. Yeah, so Edward, the whole thing with the trains hopping around is that happens when you're a client. And that's in the works for being fixed, so.
Early access games have these things.
Yep. Since I'm the host, it's not hopping around at all. And fun fact, my map is actually downloadable over on Minizwerg if anybody wants it. I don't care if people want to play my map. Personally, I don't understand wholly why people don't make it downloadable, but to each their own, I guess.
For the longest time, I just didn't have mine downloadable because checking the box to make it downloadable was more time.
Yes, because it takes oh so long to check a box.
Yes.
I am
Exactly.
making fun of you here.
I think he
In
hears
case it
you.
wasn't obvious, I am supremely lazy.
Says the man who spent 20 hours building a roller coaster.
Yeah, and if there was a more efficient way to make that functional, then I would have taken that way. Hence why it just looks like a roller coaster. It doesn't look like a good roller coaster.
It's better than any other roller coaster I've seen in game. If you want to find my map, Edward, it is in the description under... It's the first link. A person says they are also lazy, Pharma. So, this bridge that I'm on currently, I've relayed probably 3 times to get it at a, I think it's 2.5% now, along with that groundwork in the bottom. But it took ages to lay. But it looks really good. It is my favorite bridge by far, especially in terms of track niceness and just beautiful curve. Sure, there's other bridges, but this is my favorite. My second favorite is over on the coal mine line. And then my third favorite is the other steel bridge that goes back up to the pass on the other side here. The one we came down. You're not in the foul, are you, Tristan? Oh, you're going around the traffic loop. Okay.
I'm trying to. Both of my locomotives apparently are out of fire and boiler pressure, so
Yeah, you're about
I'm not going anywhere fast.
3 or 4 cars behind. I'll get the switch behind me once I go over it.
Well, Seymour, I've made it, despite your directions.
What?
I'm glad you made it, Farm.
Made it where? I'm confused. I don't see
Under
you.
the big bridge you were just talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just turning up to the yard here.
I see you are indeed above the support limit. Naughty Mickley.
I put groundworks down. It's fine. It looks reasonable.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. Looks better than floating.
Yeah, but it doesn't look as nice as a bridge that doesn't have to do either of those things.
Well, I couldn't go further in the valley because I didn't want to.
Oh, that's a fat rail tie.
Shh. Just gonna critique my favorite bridge. Rude.
No, I'm just past the bridge now. I'm looking at this decked rail just after the stone foundation after the bridge. And it appears you did not lay track at consistent lengths. I'm gonna have to get Clown in here, judge you harsher than me.
My goodness. You just want to be the one who's least judged by a clown.
I cannot flip switches right now in extended.
Uh,
Clown
Or at
is
least this one
unqualified to judge me until he learns to lay Insanium track.
which one you trying to flick? Or
The one that
I
I'm
got it.
about to
I
hit.
got it for you. The one you're about to hit.
Oh well,
It's,
no.
it's
I'm
your way.
going the right way.
Yes.
And then I want to.
So you need to back up out on
No,
the main line to
I'm
get
go-
onto the iron line.
Yeah. My these are good, and then these ones up here aren't.
Yeah, but you have to go backwards.
I do not.
Well, how are you gonna get on the iron line? Where are you gonna turn around at?
Forget that. Yeah, I did this last time too. I'm upset at how your layout works.
Yeah, and you need to hit the brakes now, cause like
Oh yeah,
you're you're getting on a hill now. You're gonna derail. There are no brakes on this train, by the way, unless you turned them on, Pharma.
Pardon?
The whistle you blew? Are you still on it? I thought I saw you off of it.
No, I just left it. I'm over here now next to Tristan.
Alright. I'm heading back into the train to run it. Oh, do you want to ride with Tristan or you want to ride with me?
I don't know, who wants me?
You can come with me and we can try and drive the Class 70s without extended.
Nah, the point was to just let him sit on that question so he'd know that nobody wants him.
As fun as that sounds, I deeply need help.
Yes.
I've
4 of
been
our
trying to
5
build
derails
this
are
confidence
yours,
the
so
entire time. Yeah, I blame the game.
alright, I'm heading up the hill. Wish me luck.
Alright, good luck. I'm gonna back up so I can go up the hill too.
Your switches should be good to back up all the way onto the main line. It's just a problem of getting stopped on that downgrade once you get onto it. Oops.
Because you have control of this train C's with ROX, I cannot control the train.
Ah, I will undo that. Alright, I no longer have control of the train.
That's dangerous.
It's fine, I'm sure. I'm sure it'll be fine. Are you in number 5, Pharma?
I'm in 05.
Alright, let's start heading back. About 50% reg.
And by I'm in number 5, I mean I'm in it. But I left my body behind, as you can see.
I do see that. Well, those are, you don't really need one of those.
Mr. Edward has said that he has a compound in Minecraft where the lights turn on at dusk automatically with redstone, and I can appreciate that. I am intrigued by that.
Always a good time using the light sensor.
Yep. Now, if I stall out on this, then I know something's wrong. Because I've made this before, since the update. And it definitely means that the... I'm just going to keep this out of the way and check it in the other one. Because I know the Heisler, it's made it up here before. So if it doesn't make it, then that's because of extra people here. I don't think I've ever actually gone quite this slow up this hill. Sitting at 2.7, 2.6, 2.5. Interesting. I have another bug report then.
What happened on your end?
Well, it looks like I'm stalling out, but I've made this hill before. And I don't have any brakes on.
Yeah. That's a known issue when you start to get more rolling stock. You stop making the advertised grade that your train should be able to make it up.
Oh, very interesting.
But I don't think I've bought any more rolling stock since the last time. Oh no. I bought some when other people were here. When Clem was here, we bought 5 cars. So maybe that ticked me over the limit?
Are you sure this is a good consist for the Iron Mine? The ratios look wrong.
I already dumped a full one of beams up there. Sorry, a less than half length of this train of just beams up there because it was completely empty.
Okay.
And then I just took everything the sawmill had and wanted to try and double head up to the iron mine. Ratios be damned.
I'm starting to slide back down the hill. I'm gonna need some help from you guys.
We'll push, and then
I am
Hickley was doing a
stuck.
wheel run anyway. We'll push you up, don't worry.
How long is your consist now? Oh goodness.
Pretty long.
That's so many cars.
Yeah, pretty long technical term. Let's go ahead and take the reg down to 0, Pharma.
You guys need to hit it going forward. You're going fast.
And I'm going to start hitting the brake up to full 100% through my reverser, still at 0 reg. And I'm going to start giving it up to 50% forward reg.
I got your switch thrown for you, but you're sliding down the hill.
We're slowing down. Oh no! Did we came undone. We the consist is too heavy.
I am starting to chuck brakes on at random intervals
Oh
on your
no!
consist.
Our tender jumped. That's a derail.
No, I got it.
Oh, did it?
I'm just throwing brakes.
I don't need your cheats. I got this.
Did you want me to pick up the tender, Pharma?
Yeah, I went out to get the cars.
Okay, I didn't know what you were saying. You got it too. I was like, no, tender's still there.
Huh. This train isn't that long. Are you sure this needs double heading?
It's a 4%.
It's a 4%, so it probably does. But also I just set up the
Oh,
double
your
headers
iron mine
and
is
have
bad.
them together.
Did you just call my iron mine bad? That's kind of rude.
That's the words he said. I think he meant them too.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I've done 16 cars with single-headed engines, so...
I'm just gonna.
And I am also bad at laying track.
I'm just gonna delete this rolling stock we bought. Demolish locomotives. Goodbye. 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 And goodbye. And then teleport back to my locomotive.
But yeah, we're all stopped here. I'm getting a Lincoln pin on the front car, and then I'll head to the back and let you pull in a
Gotta
minute.
update the derail counter.
All right.
Did you just
I'm
have the
rolling
the
back.
tender?
Just the tender, yeah.
All right, so up to
Rolling
6.
back with the 2 locos.
And I can suddenly go forward again. Apparently, those 8 other cars are just too much, and ticks it over.
That's really sad.
I'm only
Yay,
just
bug.
Might
barely
also have
going
been like this
forward.
consist of, what is it, 19 cars being put into sleep mode.
That could also be it. I can't tell if she's going or not. Am I gonna need the sand?
Isles don't benefit from sand.
Well, I'm wheel slipping, so. I'm rolling backwards.
All right, locomotives are tied on. Where are you at, Pharma?
I'm checking where the brakes start, because Mikla said it was running some at random.
The brakes are all bunched up. I turned them off.
Right, then we only have the brake cipher on the front.
All right.
We're sliding again. Do you have brakes on both the locos?
I've caught us. Neither of the locos had brakes there for a second. Just waiting on your return.
I'm just absolutely sliding down this hill. That's so sad.
Probably because of the consist, yeah. Rough.
Yeah. Oh well, I can go read
Alright.
chat.
All right, full reg. I'm taking brake off.
Ahead full or back full?
Ahead full. Up the hill.
Okay.
Sand doesn't really work, Edward. It's advertised as working, but it doesn't really work. Like it has no use pretty much at all. Omega Falcon has asked when are we gonna have t-shirts? I'm assuming we all means or y'all means the MOW crew. I mean, we could probably find someone to print some MOW crew t-shirts or something. What do you think, Pharma? Oh,
Yeah, let's get these
that's
like
kind of
added to the
rude.
game.
Kind of rude there, Pharma. What the heck, man?
We'll have custom player models with the MOW crew t-shirts.
Yeah.
For reference, if anybody doesn't know, Killin' Time 2792 is Pharma. So.
You just doxed him, man.
Whatever.
He was stealth lurking.
If he's gonna call my railway a derailway, then that's his own fault.
Oof.
For
I
reference,
don't know, the derail counter is a non-zero number.
yes,
Yeah,
and
that's
5 of those
mostly my
6
fault.
derails are Tristan. And the other one is because I just let the Heisler derail because I didn't care.
Oh yeah,
But
definitely.
it is
Yeah, but
better.
Tristan's in your company. I'm just a freelancer. I haven't joined your company yet.
We've been streaming for I don't know how long now. Hour and 30 minutes. And we have a better track record than Heist does.
I mean, I'd
Yeah,
like
but you
to
also
say
don't
that's
have
saying
Heist truck.
something, but
Fair
yeah.
enough. Fair enough. I can accept that.
You know what else? You don't have the rail ties that are sunk into the groundwork.
Yeah, none of my track has that because I don't care about it.
Oh no, very sad.
Oh no, it's not prototypical. Ah.
I don't know how you live with yourself.
These corners are a little close together.
Yeah, but it works. We already, I don't
As
know.
long as
K
you
classes
just
would
run
hit each
one
other going
train.
past this.
Yeah.
We already scraped the paint on all 3 locomotives that are currently running, so. And
Yeah,
I mean
over
like
there by the sawmill.
I mean like good scrapes too.
That's fine. I do that every single time I drive past the barn in my gig yard.
There you go.
Because in that one, the cookie actually does rub up against it, and you have to go slow, or it'll derail you as you go past.
Oh no, that's so funny. We just drove through your disembodied whistle. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Guess whose game has crashed?
Oh no.
Um, uh, so,
Well,
good thing we have autosaves. Let me just
the
hide this real quick and restart the game.
Farman and I died a horrible, terrible boiler-related death, and the lumber didn't make it to the mill.
We'll have
I
to
had the
see
whistle going the whole crash.
where we load in.
Mid-crash,
We load in with the Class 70s rolling away.
most likely. String-lining the train. Ah,
Let's see which of these is the real save.
Khan has a server up. What? What's he doing?
Probably something stupid.
Probably recording a new video.
Hmm.
Bet it's 4 Class 70s without tenders.
Secret chat. Let me go look.
We might actually have issues loading in. This could be bad. Because I was in the driving UI. Hmm.
Why do you
Uh,
even go into driving UI anymore if you're using ROX?
Because I don't like the camera shaking.
Then just don't stand on the train.
How am I supposed to get the views then? If I'm not...
Enable flight.
Eh. I mean, you're not wrong. But I don't agree.
Ooh, speaking of uneven rail placement, I've just noticed the main menu, the decked rail, right between community and quit, there's a gap in the tires because whoever laid this rail also did not lay their tires at consistent length.
Hmm.
that's rough.
That sounds like a patent oof.
It does.
Omega says I might have dumped too much sand in the hard drive. Well, I'll see if it wants to load. It's the spinning wheel of death has stopped spinning, so oh, I heard track
Uh-oh.
place. There's a new link for you guys. Spinning wheel of death is back to spinning. And I am sliding down the hill. I might be able to actually get a run at this. And I'm starting to go, I think. I'm gonna hit the brakes on your consist. It shows that there's brakes on, but it's sliding. Oh, brake. Brake.
Oh no, I tried to join the server and it just crashed me back to the main menu.
I'm sorry, Mickley's internet is loading me right now.
Your
He has a
consist
bad
is
upload. He can't handle multiple people joining at once.
Lame.
yeah, whatever. Anyways, your
Consist is
guys,
unstoppable. It's going. It's just
yeah,
sending.
yeah. I'm working on hitting all the brakes. It wasn't hitting it for some reason, so it's
Put the rag up
slowing.
on the
It's
engines and then
slowing
start putting
down.
brakes on.
But I don't know. We're gonna find out here in a second if it derailed. No, it didn't derail. It's stopped.
Interesting.
I'm still sliding though. But I'm gonna let it roll down the hill and then come back up since you guys have so much ground to make up.
Yeah. We were almost going up the hill, but the consist just tore itself apart on the curve and also probably crashed the save.
I think it might have been the camera turning and hitting F actually.
Oh, did you do that?
I might have. I wasn't really paying attention, but that's entirely what could have happened.
Yeah.
You know, I think Chad is saying we have to add to the derail counter for derailing the game.
No,
Is
that's rough.
that what I'm hearing?
Yes, I said that. Me.
Oh, is that you that said it? I was not paying attention. It was. Just for that, I'm not going to update it. Just because it was you. My goodness. I am not paying attention. I gotta make you something so I can tell you apart from everybody else. I don't listen to you. Problem is, I'm not
It's a
sure
special role.
I want to make you a moderator, and I don't think there's another way to mark you out or single you out.
Tragically, looks like you have to make him a mod.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't done anything with my mod powers on Heist's stream, so I'd say I'm a fairly safe mod.
That's Ice's stream. He can ban you from the Discord. I cannot.
That's fair. But when has Pharma ever given you a reason to do anything like that?
I mean, have you seen me going after Peyton? He can ban me from the Discord.
Fair enough.
Very true.
You think I care about authority?
Well, no, because I know you don't.
Pharma's just here trying to get to the top.
Constabulary are there to be disrespected, sir.
He's trying to get all the way up to QMA. Start being a dev himself. It's all just a plot.
I don't think they'd let him
I
be
mean,
a
that's
dev.
what Heist wants.
It's a good way to go.
I don't think they'd let him be a dev, but they'd definitely let him test everything.
Yeah, well.
Oh, Clown's in the
On the
chat
game,
now.
Quality assurance is part of dev work.
Clown says I'm overweight for grade.
Yes. This is true.
Well, I've run up it before with this consist, so we're getting a run at it. Let's see what
Pharma,
happens.
you want to command the consist with our extended? I've got to go here in a minute, so I'm
Okay.
gonna help you get back on the way up.
I'm still waiting for the game to load in, so.
That's true. I still hear all the thumps.
Like, Mickley, I just want you to understand, I only say your internet's bad because your upload is worse than the Australians.
Somehow possible.
Eh.
Ukla says.
Does not
Yeah,
say I'm
go drive the
overweight
train.
for a 4.1. It's just barely underneath clown. But
Uh-oh.
clearly I am stalling out, so
I got kicked back to main menu. Was that me or you guys?
I'm still
I
in.
heard the robot man.
Yeah, I heard robot too,
I am
but it
I am
also
still here.
disconnected me. Hmm. Well, on that bombshell, as Heist would say, I think I need to go.
All right. See you around.
Yep. Have a good one, guys.
Bye, Tristan.
Bye.
You know, make the game would load faster if you didn't have all this defunct rail everywhere.
There is not that much defunct rail. Can you unhook a class 70 and bring it up to help?
I can do many things, but things that require being tabbed into the game are not on those lists.
I'm gonna check this. Alright, since you're stalling out, put in the brakes so you stop rolling away. Go to Minizwerg. Check what grade I'm on. I have 4 and 4, clown. Not 4 and 5.
Alright, well, I'm bringing the consist over, I think.
There's only a tiny section left. What? I'm like 2 feet from the bit where it evens out.
If you want to start bringing your one down to the flat, I believe we're currently set up so that we're going on the same line, and we can just, like, join the trains and push it.
I'm just gonna leave it up here, because if we get you coming up, how many cars did you say you have? 19?
I think it's 8 and the caboose.
Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 has a brake on it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and a caboose. You are lined correct. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars of lumber. Eight cars of lumber, 1 caboose. And 22 minus 8 is 14. I don't think you can make it. Genuinely, I don't think you can.
So we have this advanced technique known as doubling the hill.
Yeah, but that's boring. Like you can see, the viewers can see on my map, we have literally like 2 feet left, and then this bit is completely flat for a good ways. So if you can give me the teensiest of nudges, then I'll be
Yeah,
up.
we're on our way to do the bump.
And then once I start getting up, 4.49. There is a bump of 4.49. My goodness. I'll have to smooth that out. Good eye, clown. Most of this route needs some help. Especially in terms of just where stuff is at. Because a lot of this actually has steel bridge underneath it. Because when I was rebuilding this, that's what I was using to center stuff. I'm going to take your suggestion from earlier. Just enable flight here for a second. And watch you come up this.
Oh, so far we're at speed.
It's a long train.
Yeah, we're losing speed at quite a rate now. We just dropped a whole mile, down almost 2 miles now. Down
Yeah,
2 miles.
this whole section is pretty much 4%. Oops. Call out cart links for me when you're getting here.
We're like here.
Yeah, I can see you. I just don't want to slide back into you. I want to take a break off like right as you're about to hit me. Don't jinx it, Edward. Are you gonna hit?
Break off now.
Break off. Oh, that was a good shove. Are you still losing speed or are you good?
Not we're stalling out.
Okay. Just hold it and I'll stop and then pull you guys up. Are you still stalling out or are you going?
We slowed to 1, so I've just like hit the brakes.
Alright. Draw bar is out. Let's get this bad boy backed up. You're sliding backwards.
I don't think combining the tractive effort of 2 trains that couldn't make it is going to help. You're going to have to get just the engine down.
Yeah, but you're just barely on the grade. Oh, goodness.
Well, now we're a bit more on the grid.
Alright, connected. It's controlled by you, so hit her in full. Did you hit forward?
I'm attempting.
No, it's sliding back. Hit your brakes. I'll take the consist up and then re-rail the loco behind, pull you up, and then just shove the consist. That is unfortunate. Well, now we know that two Class 70s cannot do a 4% with 22 cars loaded in a caboose, with 8 of them being lumber and the rest being beams.
2 climaxes could have done it.
I am a proud owner of 0 climaxes. Put the brake on. Yay. So much fun. I guess you'll just control the locos since they're all going to be hooked together.
Coming in a bit hot.
Yeah. It's all you now. Should be able to take the brake off and hopefully we walk away with it. Eh? Wheel slipping, maybe some sand. She wants to do it. Oh? Oh? We doing it? Alright, I'm gonna go turn the brakes
Hang on,
off.
I have all these synced. I can get some whistle action.
Nice. All 3 whistles.
We should listen to when I got my 10 climaxes all whistling at once.
I don't think I want to listen to that. That sounds awful. Depends on the grade.
Like,
If
Coordinated whistle, like the earth shakes, teeth
oh,
rattle.
no. In terms of more power, 2 C70s or 2 Heislers, it depends on how big a grade. Anything over, I think it's a 5% grade, and it's the Heislers. Lower than 5%, and it's the C70s.
No, it's closer to 4. It's like 4.1 something.
Is it? I thought it was closer to 5. That is a cool sound.
And we're gonna bonk you.
That is a really cool sound. Hearing the locomotives all like that. This is probably the longest consist. Well, it's for sure the longest consist run on my track.
How many cars are up there ahead of us?
9. 11. So
You said
11,
we had 22 behind us?
22 plus a caboose. So 33, 34, plus the 3 locomotives and 2 tenders.
We're about what my regular consists were back on my old save, before I went to like full ridiculousness with the 100 cars.
Apparently I'm close enough to the train that the game is making me move with the train, even though I'm not actually clicking any buttons in...
If you enabled flight while you're on the train, you're still tied to the train.
Oh, that's cool.
Because like that's how Unreal handles moving objects that the player stands on like that.
Huh.
Your rotation will also be tied with the locomotives, so as we like start taking a corner without touching your mouse, your camera will start to rotate.
I'm gonna check that notification.
Anyway,
Well,
you said
I've
you were
hit
the
a
proud
tree.
owner of 0 climaxes, so I went ahead and corrected that. You now have 1 climax.
Oh, come on. I know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm not gonna tell you.
Go look at it.
One climax. Haha. Very funny. Very funny. I am amused. Anyways, there's a certain L101 car that has been placed in a certain spot. I'm thinking I can stick the climax in that same spot.
What, on top of the car?
Well, that's not in my save. So where the car is on Heiss's save, I can put the climax in there.
Ah. Yes, I approve.
Good. You don't exactly have a choice in the matter. I'm gonna have to turn on streaming mode for Discord. It is beeping at me. Got a guy asking me about GitHub. Let's see. Settings. Streamer mode enabled. We shall indeed try to not roll off the hill, Omega. Enjoy your sleeps. We will not be rolling off the hill because we're hooked into the locomotives.
Wait, you don't want to update your derail counter by 37?
No, I don't. We're gonna have to be nice on the runaround because it's part of my what I'm calling day one track, so it's not exactly the nicest. And this train is so long. So I can finally see all of it. Oh my goodness. There's the caboose.
You know, it's roughly
hoppers
what
up
my
front.
like
Pharma,
normal consistent was.
you're just insane. So chat, this is the guy that ran, what was it, 100 hoppers?
Yeah, 100 hoppers with 10 climaxes, but like
100
my regular
hoppers
runs
with 10
would be
climaxes.
like regularly triple heading like 32 cars just all over the map.
So
It's
the
Corewood, man. Corewood broke me. I'm unable to train normally anymore.
oh no, we're just entering the runaround now. I don't even know if we're gonna fit.
Why not?
I think we might. It might be big enough. I don't know. I'm scared.
Anyway, I already took the reg off, so we should be like down to cruising speed now.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go into flight mode real quick and just yeet myself up the hill. Just like this. Yeet. Or I should actually not do this. Turn off flight mode. And then turn it back on while not on the train. And then yeet myself up the hill to get super high up. Yeah, you might be right. I don't think we're gonna fit. Oh no. This is absurd. So, since you run super long consists, how do you even unload at your iron mine? Do you have it going on both sides of the valley?
I don't have a turnaround. I just have a straight through.
Yeah, so you go on both sides of the valley, you have a line on either side?
Yeah, the iron ore to the smelter is an entirely different line from lumber and beams on my save.
Alright.
Because, yeah, for my first save, I just ran all my train shuttle style.
Shovel style?
Shuttle style. Like, you go
Oh.
somewhere forward and then you go backwards.
You know what? It might actually fit.
Because, like, they're trains, not cars. They'll just go.
It might fit. I believe. Come on, please work. This is gonna be hilarious if it doesn't work. Oh. Uh. Yeah.
Derailment at 5 miles an hour, Lamau.
Yeah. I'm gonna come down and
Tapped
help.
back in just in time to see that.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to update the counter. And I won't be around to even be able to check if stuff's gonna smash into each other or not. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, I'm gonna get squished by the train. Perfect. Let me chuck the brakes on this one.
I got it, it's fine.
You sure? Because that train sounds like it's running away. And you need to
That's because
stop.
I put the reg on site. Oh,
Yeah, you stopped, right?
yeah, we're stopped. Yeah, we're fine. See? Calculated.
Yeah, so come back so I can hook you back into the tender. It's painfully slow. Come on. There we go. Then I'll hook you back into the other locomotive, and then I can start unloading.
Oh, hook us back in, yeah, that'd be smarter. I just started moving it forward again.
Okay, just don't whack it too hard, because this one's got full brakes on. Be nice if I could stand on the pilot, but
Fly over the pilot.
pretty sure we're gonna have an excess of beams.
I see you also very boldly only bought 3 hopper cars when this load will fill up the iron mine twice over.
It's fine. We're on hard. Can you scooch back some more? Are you hooked back in?
We're there, but like I'm tabbed out to control the train with
Oh,
railroads extended.
imagine not having more than one monitor. Alright, you're pinned. Bring her back one more car and then we can start going forward. Can you see the hoppers?
I see the hoppers there at the front.
Okay. I'm just checking for loading distance. Okay, stop. Just gonna load the hoppers now with this painfully slow spout.
Put it down, put it up, put it down, put it up, and the ore
Yep.
comes out.
Alright, all ahead, one car. No, I think we're actually gonna fit just fine. Maybe. Stop. Stop.
Yeah, I've had brakes on for a bit.
Okay, well we skipped a car. Give me a second, I'll load this back one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, clown, this turn back loop here is not nice. I am fully aware of that. And stop. It's the wrong chute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, just go forward slowly. I'll keep extended up on the other screen.
Ooh, I had a bug on extended on my end. I've lost control of the train.
So, like, total control? You can't touch nothing?
No, like the controls just like closed, and I wasn't sure if I had the reg on or not. Apparently, it did register that, put the reg down to 3.
Can you stop it? We just barely fit. I've hit the switch. Thrown the switch. Yeah. I mean, we definitely have an excess of beams. I'm unloaded anyways because it gives money and we brought it here. But we should probably unload the lumber first. It's next to the load anyways. The switch is good. We just barely fit, so. You bring her forward.
So I went off to examine this switch here.
Oh. The one that's leading off into nowhere?
Yeah, do we talk about that?
No, we don't talk about that. I have one at my spawn yard as well. Originally, it was going to be for a shed or some sort of depot in the middle, but never did get around to it.
Oh, Clown, look at this. Look, this switch over here. He has the switch stand on the left as you pull into it, so you can't. The engineer can't see it.
Screw the engineer. I use Railroads Inline Extended. I don't have to see the switch stand.
My prototypicality.
And good day to you as well, Mary Ruth. I have indeed told Heist to install Railroads Inline Extended already. Here we are having fun with it, doing a triple header. It was a double header, and it turned into a triple header because we couldn't make it, either of us, on our own. Which
That'll
means,
just like kick itself up to 3 miles per hour over time.
it just means I need to relay that track because apparently my testing was flawed. And I need to take that track down to a 3.75 instead of a 4. And if I even it out some, it should be fairly easy to accomplish. Fairly easily accomplished is what I was going for. Yeah,
I put my
cheats, whatever.
triple header that went to the iron mine up in the discussion.
I'll have to take a look at that. Slow her down just a tad. You should be fine, but I just want to make sure everything unloads okay.
We've begun to lose water temp.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and at some point delete some rolling stock. I didn't want to, but I'm gonna have to. Oh well. Probably just gonna make my log yard smaller by 2 lanes. So I'll delete 16 cars out of that.
Just like commit yourself to building mega projects until we get the spline update like I have.
I have considered that. I was thinking about the tallest mountain, running some sort of line up to it, mega helix of death style, and then having a roller coaster come down off of it. Specifically so I could run a mega helix of death.
My current plan is I want to get a line in from the like 800 up near the smelter basin down into the basin for when the spline update hits, and I'm going to run a train down that and make a ski jump out of it. Oh wait, it's 1,000, not 800. 800 was
I
the,
have
like,
tried to do
difference in
some
height.
sort of ski jump before, and the trains just drop off of it. There is no lateral
Yeah, because
motion.
they're going slow as hell.
Yeah, but I was disappointed, so. You're picking up speed.
Yeah, because we have a consist. Like, the reg hasn't been on for the past 5 minutes.
It was just an observation. Now I'm filling this up. I'm gonna have to run a full load of lumber just to fix that. Now you're going too slow, my goodness. But I do still get paid for this, so we brought it. I'm getting paid for it. I'm now level 9. I didn't know that.
Damn, imagine not even being level 10 yet.
You cheated it in. I have not cheated in any XP on this save, or money for that matter.
No, I cheated into level 7.
Hmm. Are you level 10 on your save?
Yeah.
Hmm. Slightly jealous. I was all proud of myself, and you just had to one-up me again.
That speed down. That's what I do. When I'm not hunting bugs, I'm just one-upping everyone.
Hunting bugs, as I'm assuming you mean that as an Australian thing?
No, I mean that as a gameplay
Oh,
thing.
game bugs. Okay. Do you hunt bugs though? In
Yeah.
and around the house? What's
No.
the
No.
biggest one you've found?
Dinner plate-sized huntsman, roughly.
Hmm. That's a spider, right?
Yeah.
Alright, we're on all unloaded. Uh let me drop a proper save into slot 9. Let's just full send it, see what happens.
All right.
I'm just realizing now that I haven't had game sound. We've had no music this whole time. So I'm hoping it's the derail song plays. What is that? Smells like Kenosha?
I honestly couldn't tell you. Like when I listen to all the songs in game, I just like listen to them in game, and nowhere does it say what song is currently playing.
It's the one that gets crazy at the end that Heist plays when he derails. Alright, I can see
Ah,
the
well,
front of the train now.
if you've only like just enabled send now, then you wouldn't get it until whatever the current song that was playing ends,
Yeah, I
and
know.
the next one starts.
Thought something was off. I turned the music off, which is unfortunate.
Because the game
Turn
doesn't update
on my
sound events mid-event.
yeah, I know. Turn on my cheaty hacks here. Go away. No, go away. My goodness. Yeesh. And mid
Well, now we're
camera
like out of
shake.
boiler pressure, so
Yeah, this is awful. Okay. Now maybe I can get a good look at it. We are going full send, yes?
yeah, with like no boil pressure anymore, we're down to 30. So we're basically free fall.
Indeed.
We are out of boiler pressure now.
Alright.
Going 17.4, 17.5. Still not like anywhere near the danger zone.
Slowly sinking.
Your drops are too shallow. You need to get yourself some of that 100% grade. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the problem is I wouldn't be able to make it up the 100% grade. Here, give me a whistle
That's
toot.
fine. It's just coming down. I can't. We have no boil pressure.
Oh. Oh well.
Oh wait, the other trains still have boiler pressure.
I'm waiting for my whistle.
It's just the actual like good one that doesn't.
So if we're gonna derail somewhere, it's gonna be at the bottom of this 4% on that curve right there.
The second class 70 is almost out of boil pressure now, sent to 10.
Alright. Just gonna come here and watch and see if it derails. I'm actually gonna drop another save for slot 9.
Yeah, if we derail anyway, it's going to be like here where it turns around. Oh no, we've got over 18 now. We might derail here. Maybe.
No. Solid on the tracks. Can you whistle now? There we go. Alright, well, I think we can stop it there and I'll reassemble stuff later. But I'm about tired and we didn't derail, which is no fun at all. Are you stopping or are you not gonna stop till we derail?
I thought we could just like keep going all the way down to the spawn yard.
Alright.
Gotta derail at some point, right?
In theory. Should I set a switch against us?
No, that's no fun.
I don't think we're gonna derail. Music has started playing and it is calm.
Let's see, we're aligned.
I think it's
to the
Amazing
lobby
Grace.
camp. Yeah, if I said that switch, we'll derail on that corner probably. Assuming the single lone C70 can keep us at speed.
Did you put wood in?
No.
Alright. I'll come over and put wood in then.
Yeah, friction is much stronger than it should be.
Can you slow down slightly?
And
How am I supposed to get to the Heisler to put wood in? I'm running. I mean, I could just enable
like,
fast
start
sprint,
from in
but
front.
I need to open the door. I should slow down a tad here. Meanwhile, we get a nice view of the rods going.
This is Stevenson Valve here.
Ah! I'm just not quite catching up. If we don't derail, that's a good thing for my track, right?
I wouldn't say that. Well, I made it to the Heisler, so I don't know what you're complaining about.
How?
You jumped.
Well, yeah, now that we're going uphill, we're going slower and you can make it. But we were on a downhill and I wasn't going to make it.
No, you jump from the train, and RX gives you speed when you jump. Have you never done like bunny hopping on a long line of flats before?
No?
Try it. Just sprint and run and jump on each of the flats as you go over it, and you'll know that sometimes you keep getting extra speed.
Doesn't feel like I'm getting any extra speed. Maybe I'm doing it wrong? I don't know.
I mean, it might be because right now we're going like 4 miles an hour.
Fair enough.
But when you do it like going normal train speeds of like 15.6, then you'll just go yeet.
I don't think these pressure gauges actually read anything out, do they?
What, inside the train?
Yeah.
That one on the left tells you what the actual like pressure of the boiler is, and the one on the right, I believe, is rate pressure, and they are accurate.
Hmm. And we're sliding backwards. It is unfortunate. My rail's too good to derail on.
Oh well, I can arrange a finale for us.
I'm trying to think of a better place to derail on.
Yeah, this is gonna go big.
All these trains are in forward, but we're still rolling backwards. So that means they have at least some boiler pressure.
No, the wheel is just aligned to whatever you set the regulator to, regardless of what the actual engine itself can do.
What? I do hear it slowing down. Did you just turn the brake on?
Nope, I have not been getting the trains. I assume one of the trains came up to pressure.
Yeah, I'm moving forward now. You look so small there on the ground.
Yeah, I've just been arranging a finale of sorts.
You're not gonna delete my bridge, are you?
Nope, I'm just waiting for all the trains to get past this point, and then... Funky. Because you're already saved.
Yeah, but what are you doing?
You'll see it. Just be prepared to update the derailment counter by, let's see, 38. Oh, no,
Are
wait,
you
it's 39.
sticking groundwork in it? Hang on, let me get to a better spot before you do this. Alright, go. Oh, my frames! Oh, that's a good ending, Pharma. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna have to save that and update the Minizwerg with this save. Oh goodness. And on that particular